Okay, are we good?
Yep, we're good. We're live on my stream. Yay.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another session as our small, humble group is traveling the busy city streets of Waterdeep to find out exactly what has been stolen in Dragon Heist. All right. We are going to do a quick recap. And with the recap, let's go ahead and take a look at the last scene. This here was a Zentarum hideout that was down in the dock ward. Can I have some people explain what we found at this particular location? What happened?
I found paper.
I found paintings.
Deep.
You didn't find anything that needed to be killed, possibly?
I remember kicking people.
Oh yeah, we were kicking some Kenku butt.
Yeah. So the group came here looking for Floon. Floon and another person were last seen leaving a particular bar, and they were pursued with people that were known to be around this building. So in coming to this building, we discovered that there was some Kenku inside, and a fight ensued. Some died. Several were actually taken hostage. After the battle, an NPC named Renard Neverember, this guy right here, was found in a hiding from all the Kenku. He explains how he was with Floon. When they left the bar, they were kidnapped by these Zentarum and brought down, and they were being kind of like interrogated. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of Xanathar guild members broke in, and a battle ensued. During the battle, all the Zentarum died. Several of the Xanathar died. Renair managed to hide while Floon was captured by a few members of Xanathar and were taken away. A few Kenku was left by to try and locate that one missing person when our illustrious heroes arrived and took charge of things. Soon after the battle was over and some interrogations happened, the City Watch showed up, led by Captain Staggett. And he interviewed everyone, is getting kind of familiar. This is the second time he has bumped into these people. Is giving them fair warnings about, hey, let the guard do their job. But seems to be trusting that this group's actually trying to do the best. We last ended as we were kind of finishing up with the captain of the guard and all of that. I was going to give any players a chance to ask questions before we actually left this scene and moved on.
I don't think I had any questions.
Yeah.
Not me.
Okay. Well, Captain Staggett. Okay. Well, I've got all I needed from you. Thank you once again for saving Renard. He's one of our nobles, and is important that it's important that he is kept safe. So, you may all go on your ways. And he lets you all go.
Okay.
What do you do?
I assume they're staying in the building, and they kind of escort
Yes,
us out of the building.
Yeah, they're going to escort you out to the street. You're on Campbell Lane. They're going to go ahead and get you out. You're still doing some crime scene stuff. There was 6 or 7 bodies that were scattered around the warehouse. Most were from before you got there. These people that had, later the Zentarum and the Xanathar's Guild were fighting over each other for possession of these two kidnappees.
Okay. Was Renard kicked out too, or is he still inside with him?
Renar right now is still inside with him because he was originally the targeted kidnap. They seem to be interested in getting a little bit more information from him.
And he's the son of somebody important.
A Waterdeep noble of some kind.
Intelligence check, and I will tell you if anyone wants to do that.
I've got in my notes that he's another rich, spoiled noble.
That does work.
Another one of those.
Yeah.
So, are you just standing outside the warehouse in the street? Are you heading somewhere?
Well, I had offered to escort Renard home, but if he's going to be busy for a while, then.
Oh, I missed that part. Who do you offer it to?
Oh, I had during the conversation with Renard, I'd offered to escort him home once all the stuff
Was this
done.
before or after the guards showed up?
This is before the guards showed up.
Okay. He has probably forgotten that particular offer, particularly now that there's all these actual city guard here.
Okay. Alright. Probably don't need to worry about that then. So where does everyone want to go? What time of day is it?
It is getting close to sunset.
Alright, because we've done all of this on one day so far, haven't we?
Yes, so far this has all been one day. Kind of started around lunch, and we're kind of about 6-7 hours later.
So the Kenku were saying something about following the yellow signs whenever we were attacking them, and then we were interrogating them. What yellow signs?
You guys kill them all?
No, we
No.
kept some of them for questioning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then we got raided by the cops. The cops.
So they're all gone now, huh?
Well, they're all inside with the cops.
Oh, well, sounds like we could maybe still try to investigate that.
Or bribe them to give us stuff.
I mean, I was part of the city guard. Maybe I can work some magic.
You can try. They were
Yes,
ready to
maybe.
kick all of us out, but you can always go in and try talking.
Yeah, you were strangely silent and very
Weird.
thoughtful.
Interesting.
You were making sure rats didn't sneak up on the group.
That's good. I know how Bash feels about rats,
He bit me.
especially in his. I'm gonna try zooming in here on those long, luscious locks he has. All right, so going back to, I guess, the guards, can I look to see if there's somebody, maybe I would know there?
Okay, you go back in. We're right now in the dock ward, which is not one of the sections that you were really in charge of in Waterdeep. So you don't know anyone in here personally. The person in charge is Captain Sagnet. He is a just by renown, he is actually one of the true, honest, good cops. You know that he's a person who's actually trying to make this safer. He's not trying to make a buck on the side. He's doing his best to try and do this. He stays. He doesn't follow gossip. He tries to follow the facts the best that he can.
So he's a by the books kind of guy, huh?
By the books kind of guy.
Man, love it. All right, so going up to Captain Staggett. Captain, could I have a moment with you quickly?
Yes. Is there any additional information you'd like to help us with our investigation?
I mean, I myself am looking down some leads as well. I was wondering if we could maybe work together on maybe trying to get some information from the captives.
We're about to take them down for containment. You know, it's hard to make them talk and say anything new, if you know what I mean with Kenku.
You know, sir, that I do have a quite extensive amount of experience interrogating subjects.
And you are, can you remind me?
Xander Tierfeld.
Xander, he opens his notebook. You haven't really had a chance to talk with him directly. Everyone was kind of separated out and interrogated and questioned by various things. They got his notes. Xander, yes, you retired from the force. I recall you left because of a case. My condolences.
Yes, that's
it's
correct.
A shame. It's a shame that that those cult style murders have gotten worse over the last few months.
Yes, it is very unfortunate, which is exactly why I'd like to offer my services to try to help with this situation.
Do you think this is related with the cult?
It could be.
Okay. This just seemed like standard Zentarum and Xanathar people just killing each other.
So since I wasn't here, can people remind me what what the bird people were saying?
I don't remember all of it. I didn't write down what they were saying.
He lets you over to Kenku.
It was not. I think.
Okay, so here's the Kenku if you want to ask him any questions.
All right. So go up to him and.
While you're doing that, he goes ahead and moves on, continues his investigation. There are two guards kind of watching, making sure they don't try and get away. But he's off investigating some of the dead bodies. There's the Kenku.
Do they speak the same language as everyone else?
Xanathar sends his regards. Oh, sorry. Xanathar sends his regards. One of them speaks out in a very strong, deep Orcish accent.
What can you tell us about your god Xanathar?
No time to loot. Oh, sorry. No time to loot the place. Just get him to the boss. His voice totally changed from that deep Orcish accent to kind of like a scratchy old one.
Could I do like an insight check to see if he's like trying to lie or hide something?
Sure.
Okay. Press the rolly buttons here if I can find it. Oh yeah, 23.
Nice.
All right. As far as you can tell, he is telling you factual things. He's not trying to lie. Can you go ahead and do an intelligence check? We'll see how familiar you are with Kenku.
Not
Yep.
today.
Not today.
Who is your boss?
Xanathar sends his regards in that same orcish deep accent.
Sounds like he might have some orcish influences. Is there any line of questioning you guys would like to perform?
If any of you wanted to come in and follow along with him, you're welcome to be there. If you want to hang out on the streets and do something else, just let me know.
Someone already questioned them, didn't they?
Nobody did. That's the reason why I was doing it.
Somebody did
Can
last
y'all hear
session.
me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can,
we
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit periodically.
Alright. Alright, that's...
I think it might just be mic sensitivity.
So... I remember one of them saying something about the sewers last game, but I don't know how to bring that up.
yeah, we were upstairs,
Wait.
weren't we, while they were interrogating him?
Yeah, and I was talking
No,
to
it was
Renard.
in the middle of a fight. They said something about sewers.
Where are you taking the prisoners? Asked the Tengu guy.
Hang on a second. No time. Oh, sorry. No time to loot the place. Just get to the boss.
He is a winner.
Winner chicken
Follow
dinner.
the yellow signs in the sewers.
Yeah, there.
That's a third different type of voice. Very nasally thin.
Can I ask? Is everyone still here, or is it just Sonny's character?
I'm not inside at the moment, but if you take much longer, I'm gonna wander in and see what you're doing.
Because I was going to ask if anyone else might have some more knowledge about this specific race, since apparently I'm not remembering right now.
Adelard says these are the only 3 lines I've heard them say. It's all they say, and they just repeat a variation of one of those 3 whenever you ask them something.
Are they generally considered just dumb, or they just repeat?
Adelard, can you go
I
ahead and do
don't
an
know,
intelligence
but-
check? See how familiar you are with Kenku?
Sure. How do I disable this extension? Seems to be, I downloaded it for something, but it seems to be messing me up here. How do I remove it without removing it?
Well, if you want, I could probably
You know what?
roll the.
Roll it for you.
I can roll the intelligence check
I'll
for
just do the math manually.
you. Okay.
I think it's a 6.
Yeah, this is the first time you've seen Keiko. You have made some strong observations so far, but you don't understand the reason why.
I don't know why they do it. I just know that they've only ever repeated those 3 phrases. Assuming it's true, it's they're decent hints though. Yellow signs through the sewers. Xanathar and Xanathar.
Can I? How about? Can I cast detect magic to see if there's something controlling the mind or anything of this guy? Or
the guards say, "Hey, what are you trying to do? We treat our prisoners with respect."
And put that magic away.
well, calm yourself. This is a standard operating procedure to investigate all the possible outcomes of investigating a prisoner.
You were given permission to talk, but not cast spells on them.
At this point, I'm gonna walk inside and see what's taking
Yeah,
so long.
that's what I figured. You see them talking with the Kenku and kind of struggling with the way which they talk. You having been someone who has worked with the Xanathar Guild, know that Kenku has been kind of some of their favorite little employees for taking care of stuff. They do understand common. They do repeat any phrases they hear and understand what their meanings are. So they're understanding everything they say, but they're kind of like a parrot, where they only have the words and phrases which they hear, but they repeat them back exactly the way that they heard them.
Okay, so Moki knows that Kenkus are mimics and don't have.
Yeah, you've kind of been around some Kenkus and are a little bit more familiar with the species, which is not overly common in this town.
I can go. If they said anything new, or is it the same things they were saying before?
Well, they're actually
It's the same
not just
things,
sitting there
but-
talking.
Well, they said something about a sewer, which I don't know if that was mentioned before or not.
Yeah.
I assume
I
I caught a few
I
things during the
remember-
fight. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got them to repeat the sewers line I heard in the middle of the fight, but couldn't make out in the heat of the moment. It was something like follow the yellow signs in the sewers. So,
Okay.
So the sewers.
Yeah, it sounded like they were repeating the instructions they were given. That's pretty much all they can do. They can't speak of their own accord. They can just repeat what they've heard.
Yes, that does seem to make sense. Well, this is probably all we're getting out of this individual here. Thank you for your time, sir, I say to the thank you and the guards.
And then ruffle his feathers
Alright.
a little bit, you know.
I don't do that kind of thing, sir. Okay, so I'll go back out on the street with everyone else.
As you are walking out, Captain Stagnant
Oglog
stands
does the
up.
same.
Captain Stagnant stands up over a dead body that he's looking at, and he says, "Xander, you're right. Look at this." And he's got the shirt of one of the dead Zentarum. It's kind of ripped open, and on the shoulder, kind of away from the collar and the sleeve, right about here, there is a burn mark of 3 triangles that are grouped together to look like a larger triangle. This symbol has been appearing at some of the cult sacrifices we've been coming across. You are right. Only on these 2 bodies here, not all of them, but it's strange.
Investigate the bodies to see if there's anything significant about these 2 bodies.
Sure. Go ahead and take a look at the symbol. Roll investigation.
Okay. And sorry, I'm clicking around on every single stupid thing. I'm gonna have my deductive intuition, which is you make an investigation check. You can roll a d4 to add to the number rolled.
Okay.
Oh, 20. So 27.
27. Well, you see that that it's definitely a burn, a brand. You can tell it was actually made with iron. It was probably done about 8 months ago, and is healed up. They were both done at the same time, um, with the same brand. Um, Religion check.
Yep, not so much. It's either really good or really bad.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something else. Let me come over here and switch. Oh wow, yeah. Okay.
So I'm saying really good
Well,
or really bad.
you happen to have a very clear investigative memory about what this symbol looks like, but you don't have any
I-
context
Ugh,
other than,
I am getting old.
I guess it's religious if you say so.
I am getting old. It gets harder to remember the details.
You do notice that it's on two of the humans that were dressed up in the same type of outfit as the Zentarum. They have also the winged snakes tattoos on their necks. There doesn't seem to be any on the Xanathar dead.
Can I relay that information to the captain there?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're looking into it. We know this symbol is associated with a demon god. His name is Asmodeus. We don't know where these cult members are based, and it's strange to there just seems to be no rhyme or reason to that they do, and all that. But you're right, they are involved somehow.
Aladar, my memory is slipping me tonight. Do you remember an Asmodeus?
I just told you about Asmodeus.
Yeah, but I meant like a background on him.
A background on him? Osmodeus, he's one of the major demon devil guys. Yeah, he's a bad guy. I'm talk to a priest if you want more specific details. We just know that this is one of the really, really evil cults.
It's good to know. Thank you for your help, Captain.
Let's. Okay.
So, what now?
So you head out. You bump into the rest of your people that have been sitting there, and they're just kind of looking around. It's dark. Look at that flame. It won't go out.
Magic.
Do you relay everything to them?
Yeah.
Okay. While you are explaining everything you discovered about what the Kenku have been saying about the brands on the two guys, so you're all filled up. At this point, out comes Renar. He is flanked with two guards. He actually comes straight over to you and starts shaking everyone's hands. Thank you so much for saving me. I was so concerned for my life right there. But you came on in and you helped me. I'm sorry I was a little bit kind of not trusting. I'm sure you totally understand with the situation. And he proceeds to go around and just shake everyone's hand. He's so thankful for everything.
I'm glad to help.
Welcome.
All right. So, Floon, you're still trying to find Floon, right?
Yep.
That's the plan.
Yes, of course.
All right. Sorry, I can't tell you where where those Xanathar beings took them. It was two. It was a human and a dwarf, and just dragged them out of the building while I was hiding. I just had to. I mean, I couldn't fight with so many people there. I didn't have any weapons myself. I really, really, really hope you can find them. Do you know where to look for her?
We have some leads.
You got some leads?
There's nothing
Okay.
else you can remember? Nothing else you can tell us?
No, it's a couple of Xanathar goons dragged them out. I know someone though. If you can't get any leads from around here, go visit Mert. I'll let him know that you'll be coming in the morning. But
Who's
you
Mert?
know, Mert is a friend of mine, a noble. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Has strange tastes, but
Where's
really
Mert?
means well for this city, and he's trying to make everything better. He's got a few connections that might be able to help you if you need it at that time.
And where can we find him?
He gives you the address for Mert. He's located over in the Castle District. Yes.
As a noble, would I know Mert at all?
Yeah, you would know. You actually would know about Mert. Actually, don't we have two nobles in the group?
I think so. Aren't you a noble, Vash?
I don't think I'm a noble. Well,
What's your
The
background?
the other noble was the other noble was someone who can't play.
Oh, yeah,
was
that was
Brett.
right. Yeah,
The
Brett.
other noble was Brett.
I grew up in the
Uh,
town, but I wasn't a noble.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so-
he's been one of the nobles with the city. Rumor has it he's one of the mask lords, but due to the nature that the mask lords are trying to hide their identity, it is a little on the hard side to kind of get any connections with that.
Hence why they're masked.
You probably would know that he is associated with the Harpers, which is a faction that's working within Waterdeep to try and stop these bad things from happening. Kind of like I don't want to say a vigilante group, but just a neighborhood watchy type of thing that gets a little bit more aggressive when necessary.
Would I know where to find Mert?
Yeah, between what you know and what Rainier tells you, you would know where to locate her.
All right. My background feature should help us getting audience with them.
Nice.
Renard, his name's Renard, right? I don't think I
Renard,
met
yes.
you before. Who is what is your name again, and who is your family?
My name's Renard Neverember. He kind of says without pride. My father was the Open Lord, but was moving to Neverwinter to establish ties there and kind of work into the government there. He was, when he left, kind of banned from this town. Fortunately, no one's holding it against me, and so I'm able to still reside here and have a fairly comfortable life.
What was your father's name?
Good. The sins of the father are not the sins of the son.
His name is Dagult Neverember. He is the former Lord of Waterdeep. This will be fairly common information for anyone who has lived in Waterdeep for the last 10 years at least. That's Rainier. He was the former Open Lord of Waterdeep. The government here is there's a bunch of lords that run the government. One is the Open Lord, the one that everyone's aware of, the face of the rest, but the rest are there, and they try and stay anonymous so no one can have any influences in what they do. And so Neverember was trying to move to Neverwinter, and actually became the current Lord of Neverwinter, but in the process of some issues with how he left here and what his priorities were, he's kind of been banned from the city. I was wrong. Oh, no. Rainier lives in Seaworth. Okay. Clearly, the Rainier doesn't have any fond feelings for his father.
So do we know already what the things are that got him banned?
I can definitely look that specific up. I don't have it off the top of my head.
Does anyone else have any questions for him?
Does he know how to find the sewers?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Good question.
He's
Sewers,
a lord,
there's-
maybe not.
There's sewer accesses like every 2 or 3 blocks.
I was gonna say finding the sewer is probably not the hard part. It's finding the right place in the sewers is the hard part.
I probably know where the sewer access things are.
Oh, you live there?
I grew up. Maybe? I grew up on the streets of Waterdeep, so.
Living up in the sewers, huh?
Apparently,
Okay.
we need to follow the yellow brick road to the sewers.
Got the stink.
The sewers have the nastiest soup you'll ever see.
It's like totally
All
different
right,
kinds
so,
of bricks.
Neverember, Dagult Neverember, was actually accused of embezzling 500,000 dragons from the city's vaults. He was never caught with the money. He moved to Neverwinter, and I don't know why they have Neverember and Neverwinter. It drives me nuts. It's kind of like the Xanathar and the Zentarum.
Yeah.
So, anyways, when he left, the council went ahead and voted him out of position and banned him from the city. And they have a theory that the money that he embezzled is still hidden somewhere in the city, since he's clearly not, boasting about all that wealth in Neverwinter, where he's residing. Okay. Okay. So with that information going across, and a reminder that we actually have an ex Xanathar member in your midst. She's aware that there are several Xanathar hideouts scattered around the city that are pretty much buried in the sewers or like the basements of various buildings and such.
And I'm sure as a kid I ran around in the sewers too.
Oh, as a member of Xanathar, it was kind of like the highway, the thieves' highway.
Let's jump in the sewers. Let's go.
Did we want to go?
Okay,
to
you're not familiar with.
Do we want to,
I don't know if you're necessarily familiar
if we
with.
want to try to find more.
I don't know if you're necessarily familiar with this section of the town, but due to the fact that sewer access happens every once in a while, you could walk in a random direction and come across sewer access within a couple hundred feet.
Yeah, I assume I would know what to look for and what they look
Yeah.
like.
No, it's very similar to manhole covers.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
If we want to find, if we want to try to get more specific, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
You can hear us.
Can you hear us, Sonny?
Are you alive?
He's got his bad internet connection.
Oh.
Post something
Thank
in the chat if you can't say.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's just delaying everything by a lot.
No worries. Did you have an idea?
Suspense is killing me.
All right.
Right.
While he's putting his words and carefully framing his sentence, Renar says, "Please visit me once you locate Floon safely. I'd love to be able to celebrate and have this horrible chapter. Right now, I feel like I need to, get myself home. These guards will walk me home. Please find him." And they leave.
Okay. I'll bid him good night.
Okay.
So what do we want to do? Do we want to go get some dinner and call it a night? Or do you want to start hunting the sewers right away?
I think we can sleep in the sewers.
Oh God, maybe if you
Man.
maybe if you grew up like Adria.
Yeah, sleep in the sewers, no big deal. Just gonna find a dry spot, you're fine.
Pretty
So,
damp down here, though.
we got a couple more hours till dark,
So-
right? You said it's about midday, you say, or
No, it's
Oh no, we're at
It's dark.
sunset.
we're at sunset? Oh, okay.
It's getting dark.
I think we should go to sleep.
We'll just want to go dive in the sewers.
Or-
You might find
bad.
sewer soup.
I don't know, I got beat up a few times, I could use a bit of rest.
Sewer soup. I think that we need an actual place.
With a pump.
Okay,
I
go
think we
find
need
an inn, have
a
some food,
rest.
rent a room.
Yeah, let's go rest. We'll rest.
Okay.
Where?
So you proceed to leave Candle Lane. Are you going someplace specific, or are you just looking for the nearest establishment that has rooms for rent?
Do I
I
need
think
it?
that's the nearest.
Do I have an actual... I guess if I just left the guild, I probably don't have a place to stay. Like, I wouldn't have my own place or bed anywhere.
So,
I'd probably be looking for a cheap inn.
You need a bag.
Yeah.
You've been playing the series.
Actually, it gets kind of
seems-
weird. Of the seven of
It seems to be better now.
Of the six of you, I think all but one is actually a long-term resident of the town. So you all have your own places to stay. So the question is, do you want to go to your own little homes? Do you want to find a specific place to stay the night closer to here?
But was my place to stay with the Xanathar's Guild, and is that no
I'm
longer
going
available
to say
me, or-
I'm going to say you've been out of the Xanathar's Guild enough that you have a living arrangement.
Okay.
Like I said, it's just kind of a little on the awkward side. It's like, oh, well, everyone's been living here. I can't just all of a sudden have you be homeless.
Well, I was homeless for a number of years. but-
You were homeless for a number of years, but you managed to make some money working with the guild. And when you left, you did have a small little stakeout. Now, how frugal you want to be with that money is up to you.
I'd probably be staying somewhere dirt cheap, because
Yeah, so you could be staying somewhere dirt cheap. You could be choosing that your character is doing the sleeping on the street thing.
Probably
Or
be like
food.
the cheapest of the cheap inns,
Mhm.
taverns kind of thing. Because if I haven't been out too long, then I wouldn't necessarily have a permanent place, but just rent a room like on a weekly basis or something.
Right.
Somewhere really cheap. Maybe do some work for them to offset the cost.
Mhm.
Because I'm
My
cheap.
home is not far
Alright.
from
Am I back? Am I good now?
Yep.
Yes. What's your idea?
Alright. I was gonna say, I was gonna have Adelar say, like, I could try to get us a meeting with what was the name of the Harper Noble guy?
Mert.
Mert or something?
Mert.
Yeah, Mert is his name.
Mark.
Mert.
I think, yeah, you set up a meeting and we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah. So Adelard's like, I could try to set up a meeting with Mert.
Sure.
Mark.
Probably better than Mr. Fancy Pants there
No.
does that than me.
That gives me something to do in the evening.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm good with just going and finding a cheap meal and some sleep.
And returning to my house.
Okay, so it looks like we have where is that tab? There it is. Okay, so it looks like Adelard is leaving to arrange for a meeting with Mert. Probably stay at his own place, I imagine. Moki is trying to find the cheapest place nearby.
Well, I
sounds
assume
like-
I've got like a weekly room somewhere cheap already.
Okay.
So, probably
Yeah, you have a cheap room over in the City of the Dead district.
All right.
Ooh.
It's the the not so nice side of town. Xander is heading to his establishment. Vash, Tavish, Eddie.
I think I'll just go see my mama.
Okay.
I have a place to stay, so.
So everyone's going to go to their own places.
I don't have a place.
Does anyone not have a place?
I don't have a place. guess
I'll say it's not very nice, but there's some floor space at my room.
Yeah, I guess I can crash there if it's not a bother.
It's like I said, it's not very nice. You might want to find somewhere nicer, but it works
She
for me.
stinks.
We're both half orcs. We
Alright.
both stink.
All right, so you all go your various ways, with the exception of two people spending the night at Moki's wonderful Chateau de
What's the status
Slums.
on? I hear y'all talking about like places we're staying.
Where are we meeting?
Mark.
You were all told of the address where Merc lives,
Okay.
if that's what you wanted to do.
Mark.
I also don't know whether or not you just wanted to try searching around Candle Lane for sewer access.
I mean, it's only sunset, so we have a little time before it's too dark.
Yeah, I mean, we could look around and see if there's a sewer access, and then we could start there in the morning. Maybe not necessarily go in right now, but see if we can find it. Every time I'm getting kind of hungry. It's dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mark.
But we should definitely arrange a place to meet the next morning.
How about Mert?
Mark.
Sure. I mean, even if we
We
can't
could
see him
meet
right
at
away,
that one tavern Adelard destroyed a dwarf at chess with. At.
the skewered dragon.
Yes.
You could go back to the Scared Dragon. You know exactly where that is.
Yeah, we could meet there for breakfast and then go from there. Because we won't know what time we can meet Murd at. We might not be able to see him till like the evening or afternoon or something. So we could meet at the tavern, have breakfast, and then figure where we're going from there. Whether we're going to the sewers or Murd.
Mark.
Not like mutton and eggs.
Alrighty. Well, in an effort to have time pass, it is the next morning. You all have had your long rest. Or if you like to go ahead and click your long rest button, you meet back at the Skewered Dragon.
Looks like it was.
And
I'll be
believe
right
it or
back.
not, okay.
Sorry, I need to take a moment.
While we're on this little break, I'd like to thank anybody that's watching the stream. Oh, I'm losing people. it's like, screw you, I'm out. No. Yeah, we get it. Yeah. So go ahead and leave us some comments in the comments. Go ahead and let us know if you're watching. Let us know what you like about the
Some
stream.
comments.
Yeah. Leave some comments in the comments. That's right. Yeah. What else would they leave in the comments?
Well, don't put the complaints in the comment section. Put that in the complaints section, which is, to yourself.
Yeah. You put your complaints in the circular file next to your desk, the garbage can.
Yeah.
You put the compliments in the comments section.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is that my Twitch was showing we had
For
a couple.
everyone watching,
Yeah.
I'm trying not to run the adventure on rails.
Yeah.
Are you talking about?
What was that?
Oh, I was just making a comment to everyone out there watching. I'm doing my best not to just have this adventure running on rails, where I'm just dragging the PCs mindlessly from one encounter to another encounter.
I left and rejoined to try to reset it, but I don't know how well that worked.
Yeah, we're hearing you better right now. You were breaking up before.
Definitely.
I'm back
Wonderful. Okay. It is breakfast. Everyone's meeting for mutton and eggs. Strangely enough, they actually have mutton and egg soup at the Skewered Dragon. For anyone who wants to have.
I want soup.
And
The
while you're eating
problem I'm
breakfast,
having in this is that it'll be silent for 10 seconds, and then I'll hear everything at once, and then it'll go silent again.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
And you've disabled all the videos? It's been silent for him again.
And he's gone.
And it's gone.
It's gone.
And it's gone. Sonny, if you can hear us, just meet us at Mertz.
We'll see you there.
We'll see you at Mertz.
It's like a telegram.
It sounds like a really like dive bar.
Yeah.
See ya, Mert.
Dun, 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 dun. Where everybody knows your name.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm having nothing but the
You're
mutton.
eating for breakfast.
Yeah.
You have a couple of different options on how to proceed with your investigation trying to locate Floon. Floon's now been gone for 3 evenings. Clearly, he's been kind of in the hands of both the Xanathar, currently in the hands of Xanathar, you believe, and also Zentarum.
Dead.
That guy's got to be dead.
Yeah, dead. I vote dead.
I
Gone.
might want to consider splitting up for this one. Maybe some people investigate the sewers while some people talk to Mert.
Haven't you seen Scooby Doo? You don't split the party.
You always
Come
split the
on.
Let's split up, gang.
Yes, you do. You split up and you divide and conquer.
No. That's-
Was Adelard successful in booking an audience with Mert?
Yes. He had heard from Renar that some adventurers were to be coming and asking for some assistance, and he should trust them and give them what information he could.
Was there a preferred time for us to go?
He's expecting you at any time. So, 2 in the morning might be kind of awkward, but you missed your chance to do that unless you wait till next morning.
Darn.
Dang.
Alright. So do we want to... Where do you guys want to go first? The skewers? Or skewers? Sewers or Mert? We're already at the skewer dragon. Not the skewer dragon eating some skewered mutton, so now we can go to the sewer.
I think it's better to go talk to him first.
Yeah, talk to Mert first before we.
Or we divide and conquer.
Before we go wading through the sewers? Go to the nice house before we get all dirtied up.
Yeah, I don't think we want to show up to the store smelling like sewer rats.
I'm back for now.
That's a good point.
Alright.
Alright, so I
My
guess we'll go
internet
visit.
played with my connection like a ping pong ball just now.
Fun. So I guess we'll go visit Mert first then. After
All
everyone
right.
has their breakfast.
What did I miss?
We're going to Mertz.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. You want mutton or eggs and mutton?
Both.
Mutton soup.
Or egg and mutton soup.
Yo.
Egg and
Or soup.
Egg and McMutton.
Egg McMutton.
Egg and McMutton.
So we're going to Mert.
Were you,
All right.
Were you just waiting for somebody to say that?
Yeah.
All right. So, you make your way to the Castle District. This is where a lot of the, where some of the older families have been. Also, where some of the government buildings are. Mert is there. You go up to his gate, knock on it. Serving comes up. Yes.
We're here
Yes.
to keep her.
Oh, it's like,
Oh,
hello,
are you
I
the?
Adelard of O'Connor.
Hello.
Yeah.
Adelard shows his pedigree to prove he is who he is, and is like, I set up a meeting the other day to talk with Mert.
Yes, I believe it was last night. He's waiting for you.
Yeah.
He takes you in, goes to a sitting room, takes you into the sitting room. Eventually, Mert is comes on in and meets with you. Hi, yes. Thank you for arranging this meeting. I've heard from Renar that you helped save him from some Zentarum or some Xanathar. Thank you so much for saving him. How can I help you?
He told us you might
We're
be able
still
to.
looking for someone else.
Okay. City's full of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, well, he told us you might be able to
Someone
help us
else?
in our search for Floon.
Oh, Flume. That's the person that was kidnapped with Renard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any leads so far?
Well, he said so they were checking about the Zentarum, and then some Xanathar goons came along and took him away. The henchmen were saying.
Xanathar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got that the right way around.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Yeah. The henchmen were saying something about following the yellow signs in the sewers, so we think we're gonna do that, but there's a hell of a lot of sewers here.
What district was this in? What district?
Dock District.
Dock District.
That's where they were held.
Hang on a second. He goes over to a bookcase. He opens up a drawer. He pulls out a stone. Proceeds to hold on to it, think about it. All right. He comes back carrying the stone. I know some people who are a little bit familiar with the Xanathar's hideouts within the Dock District. I've sent out a message. I just gotta wait for a response. Please, have a seat. This is very nice of you to save Renard and Floon. Who are you? What are you trying to do for our city?
Just trying to get on the right side of the law for a change. Grew up on the wrong side. Didn't like it much. Trying to turn over a new leaf.
That's very good of you. That's important. That's important. You definitely are hanging out with some upper crust people here. Adelard,
they're a hell of a lot nicer looking than anything anyone I've ever encountered before.
We were
Who are you
told
calling crust?
Loon was missing.
So, Adelard, I'm familiar with your family. I think I've heard rumors that you are being groomed to become the head of the household. This is a strange place to have for someone of your position to be doing that. Why are you out and about chasing down bad guys? And you could be living it up comfortable.
What?
Did we lose you again?
I think we did.
Okay. Adelard's going to give some cool response to that, or uncool response. I'm not going to assume.
Well, for me,
Not cool, man.
Here's his response.
Mert. Mert. We are the knights that say Mert.
He turns over and looks at Eddie. How about you? What brings you here?
Mert. My buddies. We're trying to find this Floon guy. We're gonna check the sewers, but they wanted to come here first.
All right. Okay, he looks over to Tavish. Hi. Are you familiar with Floon? Why are you helping out this stranger?
Oh, I'm just here for my mama.
Your mom, is she kidnapped too?
No.
It's just a mama's
It
boy.
was I for now.
His mom told
All
him
right.
outside.
Yeah, that's true.
You thought you might know Joe Mama?
All right. He looks over to Vash finally. Oh, I guess not finally. There's still someone else.
Didn't
I
say
can hear
that's
you.
the last.
I am a person.
I am a thing.
This is awkward.
Can I mind link with him? That would really freak him
Mind link?
out.
Do that in the privacy of your own home, man. We're
Unlink yourself.
Oh, yeah. Tough crowd here.
All right.
Oh, you haven't done that with anyone yet, have you?
I want to do it once.
We don't have enough chocolate milk for that.
Now
Mind
McAllister
blown.
out another campaign and she's freaked a few people out with that.
My response to him is basically, I don't know, man. I ended up in a bar. Giant creature came out of it. We all became friends. Now we gotta look for Loon.
All right.
Loon, whatever his name.
Work.
Mm.
I'm just gonna test again to see if hearing delayed or
Oh.
not.
Yes, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yes. Quickly, before you go again, say something. Yep, we lost him.
Okay.
Mert.
It seems delayed. So I mean, if y'all can still hear me, I can still kind of hear y'all.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't know why my internet decided to be extra fickle today.
It's all good. Say some game-changing stuff. Quick, ask Mert some questions. Quick.
So, in response to Mert, it's like, for most nobles, yeah. I am not. I'm not as tied to the noble life. I try to get out there. I want to help people, and it's hard to do while sticking in a just sticking to the noble houses. I try to do my duty, but it's
Hey. No, I understand.
it's a rough balance. As long
I
as
understand.
as long as word doesn't get back to my family about all of this, I should be fine. But I expect them to hear it one way or another. But I don't want to be cooped up all day doing noble stuff when I could be out here actually helping people.
Hey, doing good is well, one of the more noble things you could do. If they find out, be proud of your actions if you're making this place a better place. Xander, anything you wanted to relay to Mert about yourself?
No, because I don't really know Mert.
He's
Okay.
a silent type.
I'm always cautious of individuals I don't know.
All right.
That's why you just started hanging out with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah. He's like, I'm 6'2". I like long walks on the beach and strawberries. You know.
And that's all you need to know.
All right. Well, he all of a sudden kind of hang on a second. He holds on to the stone, and he kind of closes his eyes. All right. Thank you. All right. A friend of mine says that there's actually down in the dock district. There's 3 main Xanathar hideouts, but there's one that's close to Candle Lane. He gives you directions to a particular intersection. He says that there's a sewer grate. If you go into the sewer grate and you head north, and then take the following turns, right, left, right, you should make your way to the hideout.
Write that down.
Right,
So
left,
head
right.
north, and then right, left, right.
Up, down, start, select, start,
Get
select.
Maybe.
Left
Give
trigger,
me-
right trigger.
Enters Konami code.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, please, hopefully you can find Floon. Hopefully he's safe-ish.
Hopefully. That's what
Yeah.
we're hoping for.
Let's help him out. If you are
No, he's
successful,
insane.
I might have some opportunities for you in the future. Please.
Thank you, Mert.
Thank you, Mr. Mert.
Thanks for your help, dude.
Okay.
It is greatly. Your help is greatly appreciated, Mert.
I think we lost
Okay.
somebody, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had to
Tavis, I
go. He
believe.
put it in the chat that he had to
He
take
said,
off.
"We great."
Yeah, he mentioned that before.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me again.
No, you're still with us.
Not yet.
Not yet. Give it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Mert.
All right. So you do you go straight there? Do you do anything else before you go there?
I got nothing to do on the way there.
Yeah.
We're just gonna head there.
Yeah, I don't know. Any other clues
I
we
don't
got?
have anything either.
Anyone want to stop for ice cream?
Oh man.
No,
Have
I
we,
just
have,
had breakfast.
have we got any chocolate milk in this campaign
Mutton
Not
cream.
yet.
yet? No chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Yet.
Well, mutton and ice cream sounds good.
It's,
I
it's
think we should
imported
save
from
that as
Vandal.
celebration for after we finish this.
Might be the last chance to get the ice cream before the sewers.
So let's head to the sewers.
Alright.
All right.
Do this.
You head to the particular intersection, which happened to have been about 3 blocks away from Candle Lane, where the hideout was. It's kind of off the beaten track, so there's not too many people to see you jump into the sewers. So you all pile on in. The sewers are about 5 feet across, so it's kind of a single file type of process.
Okay, I'll jump in first. I know the territory. Sort of. Maybe not this particular sewer, but I've been here before.
Yeah.
So I'll jump in first.
Okay. What is the route that you take?
Start off by heading north.
Oh, good plan.
Yeah.
Good. I was
Yeah.
waiting for someone to say.
Unless it was a trick.
Oh.
And he wants us to go south, right, left.
Oh, curse you,
down.
Mert.
Also gonna keep an eye out. I'd also like to keep an eye out for anything that looks like it might be a yellow sign on the wall or something in there.
Okay. Right now the sewers are dark. Who here has dark vision?
I do.
I don't even know.
Oh man, I have to check. Forget if half orcs have it or not.
Yeah.
Where's my?
Half orcs do.
Do they? Oh yeah. Okay.
Half orcs do.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't think I had.
I know you, Code.
So I guess I can see. I guess we see shades of gray, not necessarily color.
I don't think I have dark.
I do know we got some humans in the group. The humans are kind of going, I can't see.
All I see is
Yeah.
darkness.
Throw up a
Although I
rope.
can't
I'm assuming
see.
we have a rope, right? Wrap the
I
rope
mean,
around myself.
we could light a torch.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can pull a torch out of my pack and light one.
Okay, what's going on? Ooh, drop my fragments.
Giving up stealth. Got it.
We got people wearing full armor. We're not stealthy.
We're just disadvantaged stealthy.
Who wears armor?
Yeah.
Who wears armor?
You guys
All
want?
right.
You guys want a torch, or do you want to just tie a rope to us?
I wear armor.
What did he say?
Torch might set some fumes on fire in the sewer.
Let's go with torch.
True, this kind of stank.
Maybe.
All right.
Oh yeah, true.
All right. So Moki said that she was leading. Who was following her?
Well, I think all of us, or it's gotta be like
Single file. Single
In
file.
single
whatever.
file.
I'll be behind Moki in case we
I'll
encounter
be
something.
in the back since I can see behind.
Okay. A whole bunch of eyes are really easy to identify. I think that was Eddie that said he was going to go after Moki,
Yeah, I'll go after
Yes.
Moki.
and then Xander
No, I said I'd go be in the back.
will be in the
Watch
back.
behind us.
Okay.
I'll be second to last.
My health is incorrect for some reason.
I'll be in the middle then.
Did you add your hit points when you leveled up?
I did.
Did you hit the long rest button when we rested
Yep.
and confirm it?
Yep.
After you leveled up,
Should have
whenever
added
you
your hit points.
whenever you came into the virtual tabletop, did it say something about clicking on the features and traits tab of your character sheet to update it?
You have to manually add the HP
Yeah.
roll. It'll
Yeah.
only automatically add the Constitution.
'Cause it tells me that sometimes whenever I update my sheet and then I come into the virtual tabletop, whatever one I'm using, it tells me to click the features and trait on my character sheet to update it in the virtual tabletop.
So should I try closing it and open it back up?
Oh, there you go. Now you got
You just
yeah, Justin, you got 22
You
hit
just-
points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it updated.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, as you can
Damn.
see,
how do I have the?
I believe this is the order you said that you wanted to do.
Yes.
Who was carrying a light source for the humans?
Which ones are the humans? Are the third and fourth?
I think Bash and Hello.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Demo Man. I forget what his character's name is. Not here.
He left.
I think
so I
that's
was
just-
going to have him guard the outside. We can have him magically appear if this continues in the next session.
I'll light a torch, and then I can keep an eye out for yellow marks on the wall, just because I'm curious to see if there's any yellow signs anywhere.
All right, so I am going to go ahead and put this little yellow dot on you
Okay.
to signify you have a torch. What's the range of torchlight?
Torch is bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet, and I have dark vision 60, so I guess I see bright and then dim and then grayscale in 20-foot increments.
Okay, that's a little bit different than what I'm used to, but okay. All right, so you come up to the first intersection. You do an investigation looking for some yellow marks. Go ahead and roll.
Investigation.
Okay. You come up to a split where where it goes to the left and to the right, and you can see on the right passage about a foot into the path there is a yellow circle with 10 lines radiating out from it.
Alright. Right is also the direction we were told to go, so I will hang a right.
All right.
I will note that there was
Everyone keeps
power
mar-
front. Or
Everyone
that-
keeps
that-
marching. After another couple, after about another 150 feet, you come up to another intersection. It splits to the left and right.
No yellow sign.
Do you look for one?
I will look for one. I just want to see if they actually mark the same path that we were given. So I will do another investigation and look for another yellow sign.
You find it even faster. Once again, kind of a foot or two on the left, on the right side.
Go to the right.
Okay. Now it stretches a little bit farther. It's about 200 feet, and you come up to another Y.
I'll look for another yellow sign. That one. No, I don't think I saw one this time.
It's not where you're expecting it to be.
Okay.
There's a chance it might have rubbed off.
But we were told to go left at this one, so I will lead us to the left.
Okay.
As we're walking that direction, can I look at the same area before we go all the way down?
Roll investigation.
Because I'm assuming that you'd be kind of unsure about going that way, unlike the other ones.
No, I'd be like, there's no sign, but Mert told us to head left, so I'm
Right.
gonna go left.
Team.
All right. So you notice that you do see the circle, but it's a lot fainter. It's like it's been there for a really long time, and is just kind of due to passing water and air and various things. It's just gotten really faint and hard to see, but you do manage to catch it.
And it's on the left-hand side.
And so yeah, you appear to be still going the right direction. Okay.
Yeah. Looks like the correct direction, Moki.
Okay.
All right.
80 feet later, there is a another split, left or right.
Head to the right and look to see if it is confirmed by another yellow sign. Apparently, I saw the first ones, but not so good at the later ones.
Well, they, it is getting faded. It seems to be getting kind of faded. It's not like these are marks that seem to be getting refreshed on a regular basis. They're put up. As you're getting closer to where the base is, you're starting to figure that people are more familiar with these particular turns because they walk it more frequently. They don't need to refresh the marks as much. But yes, you can't see anything. What do you do?
I keep following Mert's directions and I go to the right. I don't
Okay.
see another sign, but Mert's been right so far, so.
Okay.
Check as we're going on too.
Okay. Investigation. You also managed to find it. Once again, very, very, very faint. It's almost like a ghost of
It's
what it's supposed to be.
It's just
And
barely
so
here.
the yellow tint has seemed to have dulled to the point that it's more of a gray shade than yellow at this point. All right. As you progress, you travel a really far distance, and eventually you
I'm gonna pass the
Look-
torch to someone behind me to hold, because we're getting close to the headquarters and I might want my hands free.
okay. Who's gonna hold the torch?
I'll pass it back to Adelard. But she passes.
Adelard, do you take the torch, or do you keep passing it back?
Sure, I'll hold it. We need it towards the front so people, so I guess. Yeah, I'll hold it.
No, it goes 20 feet. So, for example, let me clear some fog here.
I have dark vision, so I can see already.
Yeah.
I was holding it at
The
a
light's
so I can
going
put it-
that far right now. Okay. And it gets a little bit dimmer. You start to notice the cavern widening up.
Okay. I will keep advancing, maybe a little more cautiously, a little more warily, paying attention to what's going on.
Okay.
Ahead.
I will let you. I'll let you decide how far you want to move, and if you're doing quietly, I need to have stealth checks.
So I have dark vision out to 60 feet. Can I see much more, or is it just like an open, empty space?
True. You would be able to see. You can see it opens up, and it's kind of a dead end.
Okay. What do I know about the entrances to underground hideouts like this? Are they generally guarded or not guarded?
Or trapped?
They typically have a door that is watched by some watchmen, just trying to make sure that if anyone's trying to get in that's not supposed to be there, they can try and defend the base. And the different what exactly that looks like varies from location to location, because most of the hideouts are, we found something cool we can hang out in, and you're making use of the existing work, as opposed to, you know, some sort of rubber stamped floor plan that gets sent out.
Okay. I am going to try to quietly come up to here. So I believe I have disadvantage on stealth. I do.
Okay.
Alright, let's roll it up. Does it do... Oh, it doesn't automatically do the disadvantage. So I'll roll again.
I think there is a disadvantage button, isn't there?
Yeah, you can.
Kind
s-
It marks it as being disadvantaged, but it doesn't actually roll it twice if I just hit stealth.
Okay.
Which I thought it would have, given that it's indicated. So, a 10.
If you right click it,
Okay. Well, as you travel down this main sewer tunnel, it expands into a circular hub. Switch to the circle. Okay. Expands into a circular hub. The water this
Mookie
entire
missing
time has
HP?
gotten. What was that?
Oh, it's just me missing hit points.
Oh, you're missing.
why is
3 hit
Mookie
points.
missing HP?
Gotten a rager.
Okay, you are currently at 20 out of 23.
Yeah,
Oh, now you're dead.
This
No.
one? Did this one not update?
It's
Or
from
they
the
might have
stench.
updated the character sheet, but not within the virtual tabletop.
Taking stench damage from the sewers. Salted your nose.
Okay, I'm gonna just hit long rest on her for here, and then that should fix it. Should sync it up to the other one. Because I have one tab with just my character, and then one tab with the virtual tabletop.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
There, did that. Reset. Okay, that reset it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There it goes.
So can I stealth up
Okay.
next to her?
So are there any
Sure.
people in here? Any doors? Or just a hallway off? A couple hallways off to the side?
Yeah, you don't see any people just sitting in the middle of this little round room. You do see the sewer continues both to the left and right, north and south. You do see a spot where there is a place to step out of the floating foot-deep water and sewage. And I did not quite get the door in that. Fog on door. So there is a door there. Can I get a perception from you? Okay. You look around for anything out of the ordinary, and right now that's all you really see. The passage. You got a landing here out of the water. It looks like the water streams to the left and right. The water is actually flowing from behind you, so the current is going past your feet and in front of you. Who wanted to step in front of step up and join Moki?
Oh, Eddie. Yeah, I was asking if I could move up next to her.
All right, Eddie. Are you trying to be quiet?
Yeah, or a stealth.
And your stealth roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're a super stealthy group.
You splash on your way down.
Hey, Moki, what's going on?
We'll whisper back. It looks like there's a door over there. I'm gonna head over to that door.
All right, I'll go tell the others.
I don't see any people, so I'm not gonna sneak up anymore. I'm just gonna. And I guess I'll go to here.
You're not sneaking anymore?
No, I didn't see any people, so.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey guys, she sees a door.
I'm gonna take a look down these pathways.
Always sneak. Pro tip in life.
No matter what the situation, corporate business meeting, sneak. So I let everybody know when I get
2077 never taught me anything.
when I get back. I let everybody know that, hey guys, she sees a door up there. She's checking it out real quick.
Is she sneaking?
No.
You can probably hear Matt Armor.
My God.
Yeah.
Alright, so I don't see any other passages or any people.
No, that's what you see. It kind of keeps going to the north and south. You see no people.
Alright. I'm gonna wave at the others to come on up.
That's
And
good.
then-
It's a good thing I've got dark vision because I can see her waving. Okay, guys,
And then
she's waving us forward.
And then I'm gonna go up the door.
All right. Hang on a second.
Hmm?
Pause. That's people not pausing.
Oh, you meant us. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were talking to the other group that was playing D&D.
I'm assuming this doesn't have a pause like our last program did.
All right. So, let me get the. Nope, that's not what I wanted. When she's about here, and you people are about here.
What do you mean, you
Yeah,
people?
you people. What's that mean?
You people. There is initiative.
Man, nice job.
Yeah,
Because you didn't sneak.
22 minutes and we're rolling initiative. There we go.
I do have blind sight within 10 feet now.
You have blind sight within 10 feet.
So I can effectively see anything that isn't behind
I rolled
a little
really
longer,
well.
even if I'm blinded or in darkness, and I can see an invisible creature within that range unless the creature has successfully hidden from me.
Good
But it's
time.
only
Okay.
but it's only 10 feet, so it's not very far.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say that this one goblin is going to get a shot off. Where is my fog tool? There's my fog tool. There seems to be an arrow notch that you had with your perception previously not noticed.
If I thought it looked fine. You want me to look fine?
Yeah, totally look fine for you. So this guy stat, he heard some splashing around out there, and he sends. Oh wow!
Disregards.
He shoots an arrow that misses you
It's like, no, it doesn't.
by a mile
No, it
and
doesn't.
lands against the brick wall, kind of over there. It sticks out of the brick wall. And
So what direction did it come from?
do you see where this little V is
Yeah.
in the lower right-hand corner? That is an arrow slit. Let's see what I can do about giving you vision inside there. Square. And not select, but and show players.
Oh my god, there's a goblin stuck in that wall. We need to rescue him.
All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and let us go through the initiative order. Adelard, your hyper hearing lets you hear an arrow twang as you hear the loud splashing from Moki walking around in the sewers. What do you do?
Flashing around.
I'm gonna call out.
Do we lose Adelard?
What? I'm here. I'm just thinking of how to say a joke. Can I'm assuming I can't Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Kool-Aid Man is in trouble.
I don't think I'm gonna be hurting anything through an arrow slit, but can I move past Eddie here and just move up next to Moki?
I'm going to say it's going to cost an extra 10 feet because of difficult terrain. There's someone else in that space. So that's 10 feet, 15 feet, 20. That's 25 points worth of movement to get there.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here. And I guess I still have an action that I should use. So, I'm just gonna dodge action in case he shoots at me.
Can you move into that corner and jam your torch into it? Oh.
I guess not.
He's only deal 1 point of damage.
Bash.
It wouldn't be worth it.
You might be able to blind him.
Bash, what do you do?
That's a good question. Because I can't see technically.
No, you're in dim light at the moment.
I'm in
Yeah,
dim light.
it's holding the torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see where he's standing quite well. You can see the silhouette of Eddie.
So he's like in a hole through the wall, basically looking through or something.
It's an arrow slit. You know,
Okay.
castles have them. Lets people on the inside shoot out at people that might be attacking while giving them maximum protection.
Can I go over to here and try to shoot him?
Nope. Nope.
Because it's going to cost
So-
10 movement to
so-
get
You
to my
have to
circle.
dash to get there.
Here's the issue. It's obviously 5 points to get through here, but in order to push past him, that's going to take 10 movement points. You are kind of blocked by Aladar to go any farther than here unless you want to use a dash action.
My bad.
You're in the way.
You can still move forward.
yeah.
Never fought in such tight spaces.
I'm just gonna move up.
You're going to go there?
Let me move here so it's completely blocking.
I mean,
If you wanted to dash, you could get further, but your action.
Yeah. If you want to dash, you can get into the room. You just won't have an action.
That's fine. Let me dash and put on in. So where would I
Okay.
end up?
So 5, 10, 15, that's 20, 25, 30, 35. That's 3 movement to go where you wanted to. You still have another 20 movement points.
Let me stick there for now.
Okay. Eddie,
if you stay within 5 feet of me, you're probably good.
Did I see the
2
air?
humans, Eddie, just pushed past you.
Yeah. Did I see the arrow fly out of the slit and miss Moki?
You saw an arrow fly past Moki and miss.
Okay.
You are a little unable to see where the arrow came
Where
from.
it came from? Okay.
Yeah, the arrow slits around the corner. You just know that the arrow, went this direction. Oh, I can get my draw tool. Line.
If I can talk and stuff as a free action, I would just say it came from there.
Yeah, like pointed the
Yeah,
arrow
it
slit.
kind of
And point.
Okay.
did
so-
that type of thing.
Okay. Let's go 5, 10 to right there. And it's going to be 10 to move through. 10 to move through Adelard. And so 25 to move there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hold my shield up to the arrow slit
Okay.
and tell everybody, quick, run. Oh, sorry, quick,
Okay.
run, everybody, run.
Okay, Moki.
All right. Well, don't have access to that guy anymore.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Do I see anything that looks like a door along the wall that's going down? Anything that might give access to in that room? Or I guess anything along here?
Perception.
Alright, I will take a look.
Nice.
16. That's a 16 looking for a way into where the
Yeah.
goblin.
Yeah. You don't see anything along this ways, but you do, in the process of looking around, because you did click over here,
Yeah.
you do notice that there is
I
an
did that.
arrow slit here also.
Where?
Oh,
Okay, was I able to see if it was manned?
At this point, no.
poor goblin.
That goblin.
Ba-dum-bum.
Alright,
I will.
hang on a second. Your blind sight is 10 feet.
And it is. What was the description on it again?
Blind fighting. Dark vision.
Yeah, so blind fighting is you blind sight within a range of 10 feet. Can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover.
Blind or darkness. Okay. So, for example, if you're here, 5 feet goes to there, 10 feet would go to in the middle of this square here.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, at this point, you don't see anything.
And then perceiving in combat is an action, so even if I move, I wouldn't be able to perceive again this round. So I'm going to mention that there's another arrow slit over there.
Okay.
But I can't really fight through arrow slits, so I'm going to move over to the door in case anything comes out of the door.
Okay, so you're going to go over to the door and wait.
Yeah, because I used my action to perceive.
Okay. Okay, Xander.
Cool. This is a great position to be in.
Let's take a nap.
Yeah. Sit back, take a nap. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then...
You're going to have to use a dash in order to get past them.
Yep.
Or just stay there and do something.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do exactly.
Yeah, there's not much to do. I guess unless you wanted to dash in.
I guess I'll just dash over here.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can get there.
Maybe I'll go a little bit further. 25, 30. A little out of the range of this guy.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can get there. Okay. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. And Tavish.
Not here.
Not here.
Tavish isn't here.
He continues looking around.
He's watching for rats outside.
All right. Anyone here understand Goblin?
I
don't think so.
know. Do I? It's not something I pay attention to.
No.
Okay. You hear some goblin talking as he proceeds to shoot clearly at Eddie. You're blocking it with your shield.
Yep.
That's.
Well, he actually managed to get a 21 on an attack with his bow.
Cheating.
So,
There was still room around the shield then? The shield didn't fully block the arrow slit?
I was going to say, the arrow pierces the shield.
Okay. That works too.
This is,
I
You
guess.
need a better shield.
like,
The needle.
I guess I can't see the goblin like this. So I guess I wouldn't be able to use that feature. But I do have this.
Yeah, what is it?
When a creature you can see hits a target, you don't
you can't
see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't do it right now.
It's all
Eddie,
good.
2 points piercing damage.
Oh no, not that.
As the bow pierces through the shield, it kind of enters in and lodges into your forearm.
The needle tears the skin. I should have played the bard. I should have put anyway. So
I know.
too late for that. But yeah.
I still
Next
wanna,
time.
At some point.
Yeah, next
All
time.
right.
Bard, backed by Windrose.
Going to the next, going back to the top, There is actually someone new joining the combat.
Yes.
Another goblin on this side is taking aim and fires. That. He is going to fire at Adelard.
Disadvantage, I dodged.
Disadvantage, you got it. Thank you for reminding me.
Miss.
I rolled the disadvantage.
Mhm.
It comes across as I'm trying to understand what
No,
the
it's there.
numbers were.
So, it says 2d20,
Yeah, keep low.
and
Right.
then plus 4, and then it's got 17d and 7. So I assume the d means disadvantage, so it's taking the 7 and adding 4 for a total of 11.
Or 11. Okay. Yeah, it's understanding that. So, 11, what's that do with your AC?
It's a miss.
Yeah.
It's a miss.
Yeah, it sticks its
He
tongue out
shoots
at
the
it.
arrow. It bounces off, it skips off the side of this wall right here and flies on down the sewer line. All right. Adelard, your turn.
How big are these arrow slits?
How big are the arrow slits? They're about
Yeah.
yeah, they're about 8 inches across and like a good 3 feet back. If you have a long weapon, you can probably attempt to poke at disadvantage because they have the ability to kind of take a step back. They're well, actually, no. This would count as cover. So rather than disadvantage, I would just give them a boost to their AC.
Well, unfortunately, my hands are full, wielding a torch and having a shield on the other. So, I guess I'll just do what Eddie's doing and block it with my shield.
Okay. You run on up and you throw your shield in front of it and hopes to prevent
What
any more arrows
benefits
from
to
flying
doing
through.
this give?
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah,
Vash.
I mean, if my action is to stop them from shooting through.
I'm going to say you moving over there and holding up your shield to block it is not an action per se. It's part of your movement and using an object.
All right, then I dodge as well. You know, just like really hold my shield there, so it won't get through.
Okay. Bash, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So only one bowl is blocked right now, or is both?
They're both blocked. I imagine Eddie took the arrow, is like being manly about it, but still blocking.
I'm being half orcly about it. Thank you.
Okay.
Half manly.
I'm gonna stand over here.
Okay.
That's all you got, huh?
That's all I got.
All right.
You try checking the door or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Eddie's wondering why nobody's going through the door.
Yeah. Go through the door,
Yeah.
Rick, go! And we're all just
They're getting
standing
there.
around.
Pretty sure I told him to run.
All right. So, Eddie, now you spent the whole round being half orcly.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I'm gonna continue holding the shield up to that arrow slit to make sure none of my
Okay.
compatriots gets hit with any arrows until we.
You could
figure out
probably attack it with your longsword.
I don't know. I'm using the shield to prop up. I'd have to move my shield to be able to attack through it, and then try to get my shield back in front of it.
I'm going to say if you're standing there doing nothing else,
Okay.
you could attack with your action It's going to be at a with cover AC.
Yeah.
And then you can use your bonus action to re-engage the shield up.
Okay.
He's not going to get a reaction shot off of that.
Okay. Yeah. If you'll let me do that, yeah, I'll go ahead.
Not leaving next to him.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to hit him with my longsword. Nope. Even.
Yeah. You blindly stick your sword in and kind of wave it above his head and pull it back, put the shield there and say, "Wait, forward, it's a goblin."
It's like high school all over again. So, yeah, I raise the shield back up and put it in front of there and just hold it.
All right. Moki, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to... Do Xanathars normally trap their doors? That I know of?
You're about to find out.
No, they normally don't trap their doors because they have guards watching.
Okay.
The guards.
I am going to try and open the door. Let's see if it's unlocked.
Okay. The door opens up.
Oh.
You're not just gonna ram through it.
Come
No,
on.
if it's unlocked, I'm not going to spend the energy on that.
We got Eddie over here holding the will of 1,000 gods.
I didn't see a door into. I didn't see a door into that side. There's a door this side. I can go get that other goblin.
So you open up the door. You can see it moves forward about 5-7 feet and
10.
then turns.
I move up 10 feet.
Okay.
To look.
10 feet. I'm going to go ahead and say, since you are now aware of what the arrow slits look like, you can definitely see an arrow slit at the end of this hallway.
Awesome.
Okay.
And it turns the corner again.
All right, hold your shield up to it.
That's 15.
What's a shield?
Yeah.
If you bring me that goblin, I'll show you. I'll use that as a shield.
There's a door there. Can I see if there's a goblin through that slit?
Yeah, you can kind of see the backside of this one goblin here.
It looks hideous.
Okay. And it's about
that
8
didn't
inches.
show you because there we go. You can see that goblin.
Okay, and it's about the slit's about 8 inches wide. And how
Yeah.
tall?
1.5 feet.
I don't know if that's enough room for that. I'm gonna loosen up the whip on my hip, which has a 10-foot reach, and I'm gonna try and see if I can snap that through the air hole. It might be a little too small, but I'm gonna give it a shot. See if I can.
Okay.
Whip it good.
Not so good.
Yeah.
Tricks.
It's a little too confined of a
Indiana
space.
Jones.
Yeah, you try to shove the whip in there and then try and maneuver your arm where you got some attention, and you just feel like you're just you feel like the first time you picked your whip up ever.
Yeah, that didn't work so well. And I guess I can't occupy that space with the door. And I've already done an object interaction to open the other door, so I will. Actually, I'll back up 5 feet for my last 5 feet of movement in case someone else wants to go open that door. And that's me.
All right. Next is Xander.
I can't cut this corner, right?
No corners. Usually can't.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. You can cut that corner, but you can't cut that corner.
Okay. 5, 10, and then getting past her.
20 takes you to there.
Right here.
That's 25. So you can step into the doorway.
Can I open the
You
door?
can open up the door and react to anything that's on the other side, or you can leave it closed.
I will open react.
Okay. Let's grab the.
Oh man, he's so excited.
Crane my neck forward, look around the corner.
Oh my god, it's another slit.
What is it?
No. So you can see it goes into a T and goes to the left and right. You can kind of see into this room. I guess you would see a ways into this room.
Are you human?
I am. No, I'm half elf, so I have dark vision
Okay,
too.
so you do have dark vision. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So
There
is
is
that my
there is nothing to attack.
okay? Is that my action? The open the door.
No, that's the extent of your movement.
Okay.
Yeah, the door was an object interaction.
All right. So can I dash?
You could dash, yes.
Okay. So start going this way. Can I look
Five.
north of the hallway to see what's that direction? And probably more what's at the bottom here, since I should be able to see.
60 feet. You see a set of steps going down and turning to the right.
Okay. So.
And then over here, you can see. You got 25 more steps.
How many squares is the stairs?
It's 3 squares. 1,
2.
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then
3 steps is a square.
to get to the bottom.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You'd be right here on the last final steps.
Yeah.
Well, not quite that far. You already spent 5 moving forward.
Okay.
There you go.
I should be able to see around that corner.
You should be able to see a bit around that corner. I'm going to say you can see about yay far.
I mean, it looks like he would have seen this
Second.
opening that seems to be right here
Is this an opening?
as he walked
Yeah.
by.
Oh, you didn't see the when you were.
Oh, I didn't know that was an opening.
Okay,
I thought
so
this was
hang
a
on.
long hallway.
No, okay. So let you know when you were standing here.
Right. Yeah.
When you were standing here,
Okay.
you could you were supposed to be able to see about yay much of the room.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was just the hallway continuing down.
Okay.
That's why I was like, wow, this is a very complex maze to get here.
Okay, so let's throw that up. Yeah, there's a room where you can go there.
Okay.
You got 25 more feet. 20
15.
feet. 15 feet.
Okay, so now I should be able to see into the room.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Just run straight and
let's
slam
put it
that goblin into the arrow slit. Squeeze him through it.
I mean, I guess I'd be running into.
You would probably know that you can interfere with ranged attacks if you're up close.
Is that what you do?
I didn't hear what she said.
Yeah, I think you would probably know that you can interfere with ranged attacks if you're up close to someone who's trying to attack with range.
Yeah,
So that-
I mean, if anything, I'd run into him.
Buddy attack.
Like he pulls the arrow back, you grab the string of the bow, you know.
All right. So that is your turn. Next, Tavish is not here. Next, this guy down here is still shooting away.
Trying to.
I think a 20 will hit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes. Well,
All right.
it's obviously he's gonna hit. I'm right there.
No, I'm
The only
giving.
thing
I'm
he can
giving.
hit is the shield. The question is whether or not he punches through the shield.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Anyways, he manages to get another one, and he gives you 4 points of piercing.
4 points. All right. I'm still good though. So yay. It's making me mad
Okay.
though.
All right. So at this point, I will point out it is 7:39. It is our normal stopping spot. Now I know the person who normally has the latest time right now had to leave a little bit early. So we can put a pause on it now, or we can try and finish up this particular encounter. Anyone need to go?
My wife has dinner cooked out in the kitchen.
I'm good.
She's like waiting for me to come eat because she knows we have it at 7:30. Yeah.
I think it's a good stopping spot.
Good stopping spot. Let's go ahead and do that. Respect.
I mean, I don't think it's a good stopping spot, but I think we have to.
I can agree. Right now, if you don't have ranged, what to do with this guy seems to be a little on the tricky side.
Well, if you leave the area, he's not going to have a target to shoot at anymore.
Yeah.
He might run up behind us at some point, but
Yeah. He might circle around, or he might alert some other people to come get us. This, that,
yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah.
But if someone can find a way into that room, we could get there. I didn't see one, so.
Let's do something.
All right, I am saving a screen grab in case this gets lost. This is game.
Simple.
Dash.
And I'm going to go ahead and shut my stream down. I want to thank everybody that tuned in to watch us tonight on our 4th session. You know, and we play every Tuesday at 5:30 Pacific Daylight Time, Standard Time, whatever it's called. What is it? It's 5 UTC or
12:30 UTC.
12:30 UTC, depending on if you know math. So yeah. So thank everybody for tuning in, and it's always a good time. We'll see you next Tuesday. Ooh.
Yep. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you at the next one.
All right.